I just shot sideways finger guns at you.
Bienvenidos a la Jason Dost.
Episode 6?
Yeah, episode 6.
Nice.
Look, it's getting hard to do with two
There you
hands.
go.
Soon,
Well,
we're going to need to use our toes.
We'll have, like, you know, because we're making so much money off this, we'll have hands come in. Anyway, I'm Jason² from iwearyourshirt.com.
I'm Jason Marco from textartist.com.
Nicely done. This is episode 6 of our little Jason² journey. Two Jasons talking about things, life and stuff, and just things. So, what are you clicking over there? What'd you do? What'd you find?
I'm lowering the volume for everyone who's watched this far, and you hit play even though the last episode destroyed your speakers. I apologize for the audio. It was this guy's fault. So we're trying something new. You noticed I mailed Jason my headphones. He's going to try wearing them.
They shrunk in the mail. Weird.
They did.
Yeah.
That's right. I wear different headphones, huh?
Right.
Let's get into the show.
All right, let's do this.
Because we're never going to do it.
You're up first with the short topic. We're doing 3 short topics, 1 long 6-minute topic, 2 YouTubes, and our question of the week. You are up first, and I'm going to start this timer. Bam!
Boom. So it's kind of a question. I saw this picture and thought, oh God. The question is, would you sleep here? We're going to throw an image up. Would you sleep here? This is not our question of the week. But, and Jason hasn't seen it, so Jason, click on the link and tell me.
All right.
Would you sleep here?
Dan.nl. I'm redirecting right now, so redirect notice.
Oh, great.
It's redirected me. If you do not want to visit, okay, let's redirect it here, Google. So this is funny. Did you see that this was posted on my Google Plus?
No way.
My mom, Kelly Sadler, who I'm not sure watches this show or not, forwarded me an email with like 7 cool images in it the other day. I made an album on Google Plus called "Sometimes My Mom Emails Me Cool Stuff."
Nice.
And this is in that album with 2 other photos. So this weekend when my girlfriend and I were away, not to steal all your time here, but this is all she talked about was that she wants to go and stay at this hotel.
So you would stay there?
Oh, absolutely. I hope that there are like massive sharks that swim over. Like I want it to be crazy.
Cool.
I want more info on this thing.
I know.
How much does it cost to stay?
I looked. I couldn't find what the hotel was called or anything. So.
All right, it's gonna be my goal, and then you and I are gonna film a show from there sometime, and it could be in like 10 years when we have money. But
do it. I'm okay with that. So.
And where is that? Where is it located?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have absolutely. What is the subdomain NL? Whatever that is.
Newfoundland?
Sure, let's call it that.
New Zealand?
Sure. I don't know. You know what? It's just a cool place. I've seen stuff like that, and it's like
unbelievable that it's actually a place that you could rent and stay. I think that's pretty awesome.
At the same time, if it, like you got a leak or something,
could be dangerous. All right, we'll call that one good before the timer's up.
Yeah, do it.
You're up next for the next topic.
Gosh. All right. So this one is really cool. And I'm not a big soda drinker. Actually, except 2 of my subjects today revolve around soda, so I can't really say that.
Interesting.
This came to us by means of, I think, our top contributing editor of sorts,
Yep.
Westray Nizzle sent this over. Kevin Crutchfield. It's basically a Coke machine that gives like 125 different flavors. It's got this nice little touchscreen, and you can do crazy combos like grape Sprite and vanilla root beer, and you could do like orange Coke, anything like that under the sun. And what's really interesting about it is it sends the data real time back to Coke. So they're just like collecting this mass amount of data about what people like to drink, when they like to drink, and all that crazy stuff. And it tells me, I mean, when I read things like that, I read about how data's king. That's the new thing. Not that it's new at all, but what are your thoughts on this? I mean, have you used this yet? What are your thoughts?
I have not used this mystical machine. I have heard of it, the Freestyle machine, as it's called. I love some Coke products. Diet Coke is probably my favorite Coke product of them all out there. But here's the thing that just kind of weirds me out. And like looking at this and the fact that you can combine different things. What are we really drinking? It's like these are all just like syrups and chemicals, and you like mix them together and they taste like stuff. Like, it's just, oh, hello, lighting. You know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to really, like, question when they combine these all together into one small machine, like, all right, what is this stuff that I'm putting into my body? Regardless, it's a good move by Coke to collect all that data, especially if you can track it by person, because then you can know, like, you know, if you ever get into that, like, personal relationship thing with people via an automated system, it makes it feel more human because it's eventually going to get there anyway.
Nice.
We are timering.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Have you used that machine, though?
I have.
Yeah? What'd you get?
Vanilla Coke, then Grape Sprite. The Grape Sprite was terrible. Bad
Oh.
move. But vanilla,
Did it
or
taste
not
like,
vanilla Coke, I'm sorry, vanilla root beer, which was pretty solid.
Did it taste like NyQuil with carbonation?
A little bit. A little bit. So.
All right, my 2-minute topic, we're going to give a shout-out to another Jason² viewer, is Digimap. My good buddy Stacy, who's been an I Wear Your Shirt faithful from the beginning of I Wear Your Shirt, which is unbelievable, sent us this story. It's a CNN story about someone who went skydiving, and they dropped their phone while skydiving, and then somehow found that, like, okay, so the phone falls, the iPhone 4 falls. There's a cool picture of it, which we'll overlay. It shows it's all shattered. The phone still works. It survives the fall. But here's the thing. They found it on a rooftop.
It was like a half a mile away.
Like half a mile away on a rooftop. I'm like, wait a second. When you talk about needle in a haystack, an iPhone is not that big when you're looking on top of rooftops. It's just a black object. But I don't know, like maybe they got lucky and someone was up there and they were just calling it. Or no, they were using a GPS tracking app. Is that what it was?
Okay, but that means the phone had to work. So they had to know that the phone,
yeah.
I don't know.
That's what it was. GPS tracking for the phone. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. So, you know, when you drop your phone from 3 feet and you're like, I don't know if it's going to work anymore. It'll be fine because it'll work from like 30,000 feet. Well, not 30,000.
Well, that's terminal velocity. You get to a certain height and you reach a maximum falling speed. You know, stuff can't fall any faster than that. The fact that it survived a fall from terminal velocity is pretty impressive.
9.8 meters per foot? What is it?
Per second?
Per second? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's like the old thing of like you drop a penny and a feather from the Empire State Building, which one hits the ground first.
And well, I mean, wind resistance is a factor. But if you shoot a bullet from a gun and drop one at the same time, they hit the ground at the same time. Obviously, far distance, but
that's crazy. Can we try that?
Mythbusters did it, so we don't have to.
No, I want to try it though.
Yeah, cool. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. It'd be awesome if you just like stepped in frame with a gun and be like, all right, let's do it. Drop one.
It's about the same.
But just you know, kudos to Apple for making a product that can survive that kind of fall. Like, you know, these things are just getting better and stronger, and you know, it's crazy. They do that.
Did you see, just real quick? Did you see the one where the seagull steals the camera?
Yeah, the GoPro.
Yeah.
See, I'm not sure if that was implanted by GoPro though.
How do you?
I don't know, but either way, I don't care because it was a cool video.
It was cool. It was
a cool video. So good chat to them.
Let's get into
long topic.
The long topic time.
Kick it off, and I'm going to start the timer. Usually our long topic is, all right, 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Here we go. I'm pulling up the story too, just so I can, just so I know what I'm talking about. So during the World Cup final, there was a new tweets per second record set, and it's not necessarily that the FIFA Women's World Cup was a momentous event. It is that I think Twitter is growing and all that. The point behind the story, though, is during the World Cup event, there was a record, let's see what the number is, 7,196 tweets sent per second. Wrap your head around that number.
That's 7,196 people every second tweeting about the World Cup. Not just tweeting. That's not just tweeting in general. That is tweeting about one specific subject that they could track. And by the way, Twitter is now just crossing over 200 million officially on the users. So, you know, that is a lot of content being spewed out there. And, you know, it's very interesting because I know when I've got like breaking news, you know, I no longer do I text message 3 of my friends and call my mom and do this stuff. I put it out there for all of my friends online to see it, you know, because that's where I go. So it's kind of interesting to think about, you know, where we're going with the way that we share things, where we're going with how we have conversations online. You know, and people talk about, you know, when Google Plus came up, like, oh, is it going to kill Twitter? Is it going to kill Facebook? You know, maybe in a year or two, you know, maybe it'll be the network that everyone uses. But I don't think these things are going anywhere because I think the majority of people have now gotten used to Twitter. They're very comfortable with it. They like, you know, the way it works. 140 characters is kind of a fun little limitation. It's interesting. It's very interesting. And then what did it say down here? That the previous record, not a sporting event, was like 4,000 tweets per second or something.
Oh, is that right? Do we know what it was, though?
That's kind of crazy. Like,
no,
that's a huge difference.
It was the Men's World Cup. Oh, Men's World Cup was only 3,000 tweets.
Yeah.
So
Men's World Cup, 3,000 tweets, and then during the Super Bowl, 4,000 tweets per second.
Yeah.
Craziness.
That is.
What are your, when you first signed up for Twitter, which was, you were an early adopter, weren't you?
I was. It was actually, we signed up on our honeymoon so we could, like, tell the family where we were traveling, and because we did a little road trip, and that was when I first, so I know, like, to the day when I started using Twitter, but that was back in 2008. So.
All right. I think we've got time for this. Get on your phone, go to your Twitter app, and you're going to go to your profile. You guys can do this at home if you want as well. If you have the Twitter app for your we're obviously on iPhones here, but go to your phone, go to Twitter, and then go to My Profile, and what user number are you? So when you go to your profile, I'm user number 16 million with my I Wear Your Shirt account.
You know what? I don't know if I have. I use TweetDeck. I don't know if I have the Twitter app.
Oh, fail whale.
Should I? I'm going to download it, though, just so I can...
Yeah, we'll have to get it. We'll get an update. We'll leave a comment or something with your official. But here's the thing. Let's see if you beat this one. My personal account that I had before I Wear Your Shirt started, number 696,000.
That's pretty good.
So below the first million of people that signed up. I'm proud of that one. I mean, it doesn't win me any awards or anything, unfortunately.
No.
I'd hoped it would give me like a trophy, like best place in Twitter, but it didn't. So, do you think Twitter is going to go anywhere? Do you think Twitter is going to be around for, the run that MySpace had of 5, 6, 7, 8 years in social networking?
I think that Twitter has filled an interesting niche, and it's good for the time needed. Whether it can constantly adapt, I just saw a video Vaynerchuk put out, and he was really kind of complaining about how Twitter's not educating their user base about things like the @ symbol, how to use it. So if they can make those changes and adapt, then yeah, if they can keep carving that space out and make themselves relevant. But I think they're going to be fighting, especially with Google+. Robert Scoble just put out an article about how Plus was a lot more fun than Twitter, and that's why it was replacing it for them. So they're going to have to fight to stay relevant, but I think there's a lot riding on it. So
I think Twitter does so little with what they have right now, right? Like they just do so little. They put out so little content themselves that they're not really, like you said, they're not really like taking charge of what they're doing. And the revenue channels for Twitter are really wide open. Like they haven't pushed the boundaries on anything. They've got some advertising stuff and they've got promoted tweets and promoted accounts. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that they could really be doing that they're not. I mean, I think that's kind of nice too. It's refreshing that we're not getting overloaded with ads because there's so much spam and so much other crap on there. But all right, let's bring it back around to the reason why this story came about real quick. Okay. Did you watch the Women's World Cup?
No.
Were you interested in Women's World Cup at all?
No.
Neither was I.
Yeah.
So we have it in common. Congratulations, though, to the women's team making it to the final. I did watch the final with my girlfriend when we got back. Congratulations to Japan. I think it's great that they won. Japan's been through a lot in the past, year-ish, and it's good for their country to get a resurgence, of confidence and that kind of thing.
How are we on time?
We got 42 seconds left.
Okay, so what I want to say real quick, my good buddy Mike Myers, who runs a website, I'll plug him, MikeMyers.biz. I think it's a site called Crucis.
So I Married an Ex Murderer, Mike Myers?
No, he's I'm sure that's the first time he's heard that. No, but anyways, big mobile guy, and his big gripe, and I'm gonna say it here. He's really surprised that Twitter hasn't done, like tweet to pay for something.
Yeah,
he thinks that's a huge missed opportunity. And you're right. Maybe they're just focusing on doing things right. Maybe they don't have the right people in place. The big minds, but I know the people behind it. They did Square also, so they're smart people
understand
there.
It.
Nice.
And it's funny you bring up the tweet to pay. Facebook Connect is going to be that. That's why Facebook is not going to go away anytime soon, because when you can just connect with your Facebook profile and you can just buy stuff, it already has all your account information, and no longer do you need a credit card. Like if you want to just buy something through Amazon and they make a deal with Facebook Connect, you connect, your information's there, boom, you're done. It's one step even faster.
When is that launching?
It's not. It's in the pipes. It's just something that they've been talking, that people have been talking about and thinking about. So. All right, let's move into some YouTubes.
YouTube. Oh, I'm leading.
Yeah, throw up your YouTube video. Let's move out of the way for a sec.
Oh, Cat is in the way.
Exposure to little
There you
bottles
go.
that they've never
Get
had
some of that video.
before.
Wow, that's really
We just
compelling.
picked up another
Really
independent
compelling.
bottler.
That's a nice
They've
video.
been bottling since
Oh, I
1926.
like the way that that was
The
shot.
mother.
So tell us about this video.
So this video, it's just about a guy who is actually in LA, and I'm going to go meet him. But let me tell you who he is. He runs a place that carries over 500 different kinds of soda, and it's just about like his obsession with soda, with good soda. And he kind of gets into some, like political things. He gets into some, personal things. But the fact that he's just so passionate about one thing, it's real easy to appreciate the passion he has for his craft. And I think that anyone could watch that video and kind of appreciate that aspect of it. So going back to, what you said about soda and all that, he definitely has thoughts on Diet Coke and all that good stuff. Yeah. But very interesting guy, and he's up in LA, so I will update if I get up there to purchase some sodas. We'll see, but definitely worth watching the video.
I don't mind the cat. Let the cat hang out. You don't have to push the cat away. The cat can hang out. Number two, shout out to Heavy Nuggets, an Iron Radio Shirt follower who did a little Soda Giant podcast about soda. How's that cat butt in your face right now? It's a nice cat butt. All right, let's do my YouTube video. Let's slide over. Bam! This is a video shout out. This goes back a little while here. Don't you know that I am Bruce Willis? That's Bruce Willis right there. This is Jeep Cherokee, a rapper, that made a song about Bruce Willis. And you haven't even heard it yet. So as of this video, you don't even know how amazing this song is. But if you love Die Hard, and if you think Bruce Willis is just of our time, and we'll rooster noise the curse word out there for everybody.
Do people care about that? The cursing?
Yeah, well, I think my mom watches.
Oh, okay.
So when I go off on a mother tangent,
yes.
I want a rooster noise to be taken care of there. And Mom, just so you know, I actually didn't say the F word there, if we rooster that out. But yeah, Bruce Willis video, watch it. It's fun. It's hilarious. You'll be hooked on the song. And the cat is, see how excited the cat is?
Yes.
This show is going to be like our highest viewed show because there's a lot of cat in there.
Lots of cat.
All right, so you're up this week. The pressure is on you. Question of the week. We didn't get a lot of response from last week's question, so maybe it was too difficult for people. What's your question? Top of your mind right now. Boom. Not pre-scripted.
Not pre-scripted. What's your favorite breakfast? That's it. I would go with pancakes or waffles. I mean, should I go? That's a simple one. I've asked that on Facebook. Got a decent response. So yeah, let's do it. Let's just stick with that. Pancakes, waffles, and you can say banana pancakes. You can say Belgian waffles. I mean, break it down. Which one? Why?
Mine's definitely the waffles from JW Marriott Grand Rapids.
Wow.
Greatest waffles I've ever had in my entire life.
There you go.
I ate them every single day I was there. This past time, it was 6 days in a row of waffles.
Nice.
I gained 18 pounds of waffles. Anyway, so that's it for our show. We do want to hang out, Google Hangout this week. Something special coming this week. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Over for the West Coasters. Mm-hmm. Thursday, that'll be, what will that be, July 21st?
Yeah.
Sure, something like that. Thursday, be there. And what are you doing?
I'm going to do a little art ski.
Like the little pieces back in the background over there. If you see. Yeah. All right, so, thanks for being here. Episode 6.
One more thing. Submit stuff. I mean...
Yeah. We want to know what you guys want us to talk about. If you got cool things, shout out to the Kevin Crutchfields and the Digimaps of the world who are submitting things. Just send them through. We may not get to talk about all of them, but we look forward to your info.
Bye, internets.
Hey, we're your host from coast
to coast.
And we like to eat toast.
Nice.